Hey everyone, and welcome to Little Nightmares 1. This won't be a platinum walkthrough as there is no platinum trophy for this particular game. There's also one trophy we'll be missing, and that is one related to getting through the game. I think it's in under an hour. However, we do have three types of collectibles to get. We have a lantern one, we have, lantern and candles. We have dolls to smash and gnomes to hug. So, we'll be going through that through this walkthrough. Now, bear in mind, it's been a very long time since I played this game, so a little bit rusty. I'll walk us through what we need to get trophies and stuff like that. There are a couple of trophies related to like happenings throughout the chapters. If you miss that, you have to restart the chapter from the beginning, probably in chapter select. And like for example this one, we're not allowed to get caught by a light, a particular light puzzle. There's two of the puzzles and you can walk behind them, it's fine, but if you get caught by it and you die, also fine, you just don't get the trophy. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to come into my settings here. I'm actually just going to put the master volume down to probably about there. Turn the brightness up just a little bit so that it's a bit better for the recording. And we'll go through a little controls list. So, L2 is crouch, alright. Move with that is sneak. Square is run. X is jump. Circle is turn on your lighter or turn off your lighter, and R2 is interact with things. Alright, couple of more advanced tips, not really advanced, but as you go along you'll need this. Hold X to throw it, okay, or if you are running, so square, and you want to slide, crouch at the same time, and that'll slide. Pretty much the gist of this game. So, coming up first we have a lantern. So you just want to walk close to that and let the character interact with that. Alright. Hold R2 on the latch and walk backwards, that'll open up the gate. It's pretty much the gist of this game. It's just little puzzles, running away from things and hiding from things. Really cool, I love it. Little Nightmares 3 has been announced, it just doesn't have a release date yet, so I'll probably be doing Little Nightmares 2 closer towards the release of 3. Anyway, so from here we just want to go up the stairs. And up ahead here we have our first doll. So you want to go ahead and interact with this. And then just hold X. And they'll throw it. You'll hear a little sound come on that'll indicate that you've done it right. You're going to come through here. And this is one of those first in-game trophies. It's not really selected to this particular level, but you just want to bounce on the bed just for a couple of bits, and that should get your highly strung trophy. Obviously this is being filmed on a PlayStation, PS5 to be exact. So we're just going to push this little chair all the way to the door here. I get frustrated with these controls. The controls are fine, I'm just unco, just for the record. Alright, get on top of that, interact with the door handle, turn on the torch. Now we're going to come over to this fridge here and pull it back. You'll see a little gnomey guy run out from behind it. You want to come over to the right into this little tunnel here. We have lantern number 2. Alright, and we have a little gnomey guy. So go up, interact with him, you'll hear a sound, and he'll start following us for a little bit. So that's our first gnome. I think there's 3 in this level. You can track your collectibles too in the chapter select, so you can track the dolls as well as the gnomes. You can't track lanterns or candles though, so I also believe there's more in the game than what we need to achieve the trophy. I could be wrong there, but we'll go about it anyways. Alright, so we have leeches falling from the roof. These things will instantly kill you, so do be careful. Alright, we want to come up here. Grab the switch, come down. And we're going to jump the gap. We're going to interact with this plank of wood and pull it off. Alright, from here, there's a scripted part where we're going to fall down. This can be quite an easy death, so turn on your lantern and you really just want to walk. And if you feel a leech getting close to you, you just want to jump. Right, you've got a lot more control walking and jumping here than you do actually running. So you want to come over to this door, push it down. We're going to jump the gap here. Turn on this lantern. And we're going to come up the ladder. Alright. Walk across this plank. 9 times out of 10 I fall off and die, so I'm glad that that didn't happen just then. Alright, we're going to come to the bottom of this area here. Jump the gap. Go up the stairs. Alright, there's a door to our right that we need to open. This path here, you can actually jump this gap, but since it's, you know, our first time coming through here, we'll go the normal path. Alright, this crank here will open up the door, exposing light on the path so we can actually jump over it. We can see what we're doing. What we want to do is run, jump the gap, and then if you need to, you can slide through this little gap here. You can interact with this particular little cubby hole. I don't think this has any bearing on the game whatsoever. It just sets that little dude free. Coming through here, we have a scripted event where we need to watch this sort of play out. So if you're doing your speed run, you won't be able to grab this rope, right, until about now. Alright, we're going to come through here, and at the back of the room here we have a lantern. We're going to come through this door here. I'm going to push the door back forward so we can see what we're doing. Right, you want to grab the toilet paper basket. Drag it a bit over here. Grab the switch. The power's going to go off, so we only have a limited amount of time that this is on. So we have this door we need to go through here. Alright, normally it's electrified with the power off. Obviously, it's safe. We also have the door across the other side of the room that is on the same timer. Alright. Coming up here is the light puzzle. If I die, I'm not going to worry too much about the trophy, but if you do want to get this trophy, you just don't let yourself be seen by the light. Alright, you can run to the back here and just push yourself against the wall and you should be fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hang back here just a bit until he looks across there again. Alright, so we're safe in this little middle part here. Now I'm going to run towards where we need to go, just giving us a bit more time. I don't think the light can reach us from here too. So we have another lantern. We're going to climb up the boxes here. Yeah, so if you get caught by that, you will have to restart the chapter if you want that trophy. Alright, coming down here, we want to come through this crate. Alright, we have a gnome and a lantern. Let me up. There we go. Alright, same thing. I don't trust being not caught by the light. I feel like we would be fine, but I just don't want to trust it. Okay, coming up here. Progression is to the right. We are going to go to the left first. Alright, we have a doll in the corner here. So I think there's only 2 dolls in this area, which is cool because that's the last one we need to get. And then there's 3 gnomes, so we've got 1 more to collect. A few more lanterns though. We're going to come through the door here, and you just want to crouch under this bed. Alright, we want to wait for this guy to go to the left. Once he starts moving. Alright, from here we're just going to sneak. So if the sound changes, he's spotted us, and he will come and grab us. Still crouching. Sweet, didn't find us. Right. Jump across the gap. Come into here. You can hold square while you're crouching. I feel like it does make us go a little bit faster. Alright, we're going to come down here. Alright, stomach's going to start growling. To be honest, you can sort of make your way through this a little bit faster if you sprint and jump. You can cover a little bit more ground here. I just get impatient, so that kind of helps me a little bit. Alright, we want to come over to this sort of little box. Alright, this will make this guy stand up a little bit. He'll throw us some food. Interact with the food. Right, and from here we can just climb the box. Climb up top. Alright, take note of this room because we'll be coming back here. Alright, electrified doors, so we're not going that way, we'll go up. We want to jump across here. Climb the crates over here. And instead of holding any direction, you can just press jump and you'll jump directly backwards. Now you'll notice this little box thing has sort of a sway to it. Doesn't seem like much, but it does affect your jump, so be aware of that. We have a lantern at the back here. Alright, so we sort of want it to sway a little bit closer towards us. You want to get a little bit of your sprint on. There we go. There is also a crate on the side that you can grab hold of if you miss that. So we're going to climb up the chain here. Going to jump. Climb up the grate. Right, we have a switch over here to pull this up. Alright, we're going to grab onto the lever, pull it right, so towards us. Once it's stopped from here, we want to pull it to the left, and then we're going to sprint towards it and run. Don't try climbing this chain just yet, because it can throw you off. So once you've stopped, climb the chain. We're going to go over this way. Alright, now these particular little filing cabinets. Alright, we can create a staircase with them. So pull this guy out. Pull this guy out halfway. Still not enough for us to interact with it, huh? There we go. Jump over to this guy, and we're going to turn the power off. Now this one's not on a timer, so we're pretty safe. We want to come through the door. Alright, we want to light this lantern. And open up this little cage. So this is our third and final gnome. Alright, come through the door. He's over here. You just want to give him a hug in the corner. We'll come through here, push this off. Wait for the noose to appear, grab hold of that, and then take the long ride down. Alright, drop off when it stops. Alright, we have a whole bunch of leeches here. The best way to get through this area is just to sort of hang around to the back-ish. And then run. Alright, since the power's off, we can now go through this door. And we have another light puzzle. So, the idea here is for you to sort of get behind the mop bucket. Again, you can come towards the back here. Right, at this part you sort of just want to be careful because that light can come towards us. And what we're going to do is make our way towards the box that the mop bucket is currently in front of. Actually, we can just run straight to the door, which is great. Cool. Alright, now the camera angle can kind of change here a bit, so you want to be real careful about where you're jumping. You want to come across here, jump up onto this box, and just get on top of it. And then climb on top of here. Alright, we have our little gnomies. And that is it for chapter 1. So, thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I'll see you here next time for more Little Nightmares.